Last time you saw me, I was standing in the street staring at Marlon, blood running down his head, wondering how life always finds a new way to shake me. After that night, he kept saying he didn't feel safe anymore, kept talking about moving, about getting me and the kids away from the hood, and about wanting to protect us. And even though we were still broken up, a small part of me started listening because he'd gotten soft again, sweet again, the way men get when you stop checking their phones and stop caring enough to argue. But while he was trying to pull me closer, everything else around me was breaking open. Tension with Carter's dad getting worse, Darian threatening to find me. So this is where the story picks up. Me pretending I'm okay, him pretending he can protect me, and both of us knowing the truth, that I've always been the one keeping myself safe. And the scariest part, I didn't see the next shift coming, but it was already on its way. Yes, the back of Marlon's head was busted wide open. Marlon was on the ground, just looking at his hand. It was just like, it's so much blood. I gotta stop the blood. I gotta stop the blood. I'm like, okay, we gotta get you to the ER because like that looks bad. Like get up. So I'm trying to like help him up. He was like, just go get the car. I'm gonna just stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here because I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm like, all right, cool. So I start walking back towards the house. Mind you, I still had the 9 in my hand at the ready because I'm just like, I don't know what these little niggas done ran off to, but I already know one of them got a piece, so I got to be on the lookout. Marlon wanted to stay right there. Let him stay right there unprotected. Whatever. They already beat his ass once. Hopefully they go back home. They done went back home and ain't trying to beat his ass no more because he was a sitting duck. So I'm walking back to the house. 9 still in my hand. And as I got closer to my building, my apartment building, I see the ladies that were arguing with Marlon at one time. Miss Brenda's nieces and cousins and best friends, whatever. They was all outside. They were just like, what happened? What's going on? What happened? And I was just like, man, them little niggas just tried to jump Marlon. They just jumped Marlon. Now he over there bleeding. I gotta go. And they were just like, who's Marlon? And I was like, Marlo. And they was like, the little boyfriend, the bald head guy. That guy. They was like, oh, is he okay? I'm like, and I just walked, I walked past him because I'm like, nigga, I know y'all don't give a damn. And I already done told y'all too much anyway. So let me just go ahead, get in this house. So I walk in the house. As soon as I open the door, dark skinned King jumped up. He was like, what happened? What happened? I heard shots. What happened? I was just like, look, they jumped Marlon. He was like, what? And then he took off running out the door. I didn't even get a chance to ask him, like, yo, what Kion? Kion good? Because he had them took out the door because he was like, look, what? They did what? And ran out. So I go back there in Kion's room. He knocked out. I pick him up. And I grab the car key and I go to the car, put Kion in the car, and then I see Marlon sitting on the curb with dark skinned King like right there by him. Like he was just looking around, and I walk up to him and I yell. I was like, hey, y'all, come on. Like, come on. I was like, where's Rob? Like, where's Rob? They was just like, we don't know where Rob at. So I get in the car and like get the car over to where they were. And I was just like, where the hell is Rob? Like, come on, y'all get in the car. I'm like, Marlon, hurry up. Get in the car. You're bleeding. Where's Rob? Then out of nowhere, Rob popped up. I'm like, Rob, what happened? He was like, man, I was looking for him. I didn't know what they was. I'm like, they was jumping Marlon. That's what the fuck they was. I'm like, but yeah, I shot up in the air and they ran out. He's like, oh, that's what that was. I'm like, yeah, because somebody pointed a piece at him. They came out the bushes and was pointing at him. Rob was like, oh, damn, my bad. I had to pee. I'm like, it's okay. So Rob took off his shirt and gave it to Marlon to put on the back of his head because, mind you, he's still bleeding everywhere. And we just talking about everything other than trying to stop the blood, whatever. So Rod took off his shirt, put it on the back of Marlon's head, whatever. Everybody loaded up in the car. Mind you, I did not get the truck key. I got the car key. So we in the little bit of car, and I got these big old dudes in the back seat with Kion and me and Marlon in the front. We made it work. Whatever. I sped to the ER. Like when I say sped, I sped because again, I didn't know how severe that bust was because it looked bad, yo. So sped to the ER. We got there, did the whole check-in process or whatever. And we sat out in the waiting area for a little bit, and then they called Marlon to the back. When they called Marlon to the back, Marlon asked me to come with him, but they said that Kion can't go back there just yet. So I was just like, well, Rob, can you watch Kion while I go back to the back and like make sure he good, and then I'll come back out. And if one of y'all want to go back there, one y'all can go back there. And they was like, all right, cool. So went to the back with Marlon, make sure he was good. I was back there for like a good 10 minutes, and I went back out to make sure Kion was good with Rob and King, and like give them an update of what was going on, because they was asking. I'm like, look, we only been here 10 minutes, ain't nothing happened yet. They just looked at him and was like, ugh, and just cleaning it up. They finna see what they about to do. Okay, so gave them a little update, and I asked the nurse, I'm like, you sure I can't take him back there? He's asleep. She was like, okay, go ahead. You can go ahead and take him back there. Just go ahead and take him back there. I was like, thank you. So got Kion, took him back in the back with us. And we was waiting for the doctor to come. The doctor came, looked at it, said they was going to have to either staple it or stitch it. Marvin was just like, I don't want staples in the back of my head. She's like, well, we're going to have to stitch it. He was like, is it going to leave a scar there? She was like, I think the scar is the least of your worries right now. You're just lucky to be alive right now, sir. And Marvin was just like, okay, all right. And then she left. And when the doctor left, I guess to get the person that was going to stitch up the back of his head or whatever, Marlon was just like, hey, Rob calling me. Rob want to come back here. Y'all want to switch out? I'm like, yeah, sure. We'll switch out. So I go to the front. Rob come to the back. I don't know what him and Rob talked about, what happened, but Rob was on the back there for like 3 minutes. And then he came back to the front. He's like, all right, I'm about to go. Y'all hold everything down. Call me if anything changes or something happens. Just let me know. Just call me. I'm like, all right, cool. And then when he walked off, I'm like, I ain't got his number. He ain't got my number. How am I going to call him? I'm like, you know what? I'll just get the number from Marlon. I'll just tell Marlon to call him. Because I'm like, we ain't got each other's number. You my friend, because Marlon, I'm with Marlon. Like, we ain't on that exchange number type friendship, because that's weird. You Marlon's homeboy. Whatever. So I go back to the back. They stitch Marlon up. We end up going back to the house. When we went back to the house, Marlon sitting up there telling me to take pictures of the back of his head so he could see what it looked like. And then he just like started praying, saying that like he got to get out the hood, because he's like, I don't feel safe here anymore. The fact that happened, he's like, and those are kids, like they teenagers, and that happened. He's like, people don't fight no more. They don't fight fair no more. And in my mind, I'm just like, the one-on-one that was happening, it was a fair fight. He was whooping your ass, and then the other boy saw that he was whooping your ass and came in to help him whoop your ass. And then the other boy, they came around the bushes. You know how it is with these teens nowadays. But I'm just like, nah, he gave you a one-on-one fight. Like it was a fist fight. It turned the guns until that boy from the bushes came about. But I'm like, I'm just let this man have it, because he been telling me this whole relationship that he used to wrestle in high school. He was one of the top wrestlers in high school. And I'm just like, you let these little niggas wrestle you on this goddamn ground and beat your ass, Mr. Top Wrestler in high school? Whatever. I already know. So that whole situation made me realize that I did not feel safe with Marlon. Meaning, like, I did not think that Marlon could protect me at all, because I'm just like, how you letting little kids beat you up? That means if they can beat you up, I know I can fucking beat your ass. Like, I don't think I need to be with somebody who ass I know I can beat, because it's like, in a relationship, I feel like there needs to be a little bit of fear. Hold on, before you say like, what you mean? Let me explain, okay? When I say a little bit of fear, it has to be one of those things where it's like, I'm going to talk my shit, but I know not to like touch you, because I know you're going to give me a run for my money. If we do go to touching, if you do decide that you want to put your hands on me, we going to, you're going to give me a run for my money. So that means and I know you can beat somebody else's ass. Like, yeah, it got to be a little bit of fear there. If I feel like, nigga, I'm gonna talk my shit and then whoop your ass too, I'm the nigga in the relationship. I don't want to be the nigga in a relationship. And I'm just like, you don't put no fear in my heart at all. Granted, I'm a whole thug out here. Don't nobody really put fear in my heart. But y'all know what I mean by that. You need to have a man that you just like, you have to think twice if you want to try them or not. Like, be like, you gonna do what you want to do, but they make you have to think twice about trying them on that level. And that's not what I'd had with Marlon at that point. And I knew that. And I'm looking like, fucking church boy. Fucking church boy. What am I gonna do? You don't have you got book smart. You're very book smart, but you're manipulative. You're conniving. And then you can't fight? What the hell? Like, shit. At least with Arian, he was conniving. He was manipulative and conniving, but the nigga can fight. So it's like, I wouldn't worry about a nigga beating my ass, because I'm just like, look, I got the bat at the house. But with you, I'm like, shit, I probably need to take some boxing classes and brush up on my skills, cause you can't protect me worth a damn.